Namaste one and all. Today I am going to explain the scheme of RBI, that is RBI Retail Direct Scheme. I am very much simplifying this in a very ordinary manner and one can easily understand. Before going to this video, please subscribe our channel, YouTube channel Suvarna Chundi. And actually, what is this RBI Retail Direct Scheme? First, we have to know that Retail Direct Scheme is nothing but it is a one-stop solution to facilitate investment in government securities by individual investors. Under this scheme, individual retail investors can open gilt securities account, that is called RDG. RDG matlab Retail Direct Gilt account with the RBI. Now, who can open this RDG account? Retail investors, already I have told, they can open the account. These retail investors would mean all individuals, that is natural persons. Retail investors, as defined under the RBI Retail Direct Scheme, can register under the scheme and maintain a RDG account if they have the following. What they need: savings bank account maintained in India, permanent account number, that is PAN, issued by the Income Tax Department, any OVD means you all know, officially valid document for KYC purpose, and valid email ID. Of course, all are having nowadays a mobile number, the registered mobile number also required. Non-resident retail investors eligible to invest in government securities under Foreign Exchange Management Act FEMA 1999 are eligible under the scheme. The RDG account can be opened singly or jointly with another retail investor who meets the eligibility criteria. Then, what are the benefits? What are the benefits of this scheme? This is RDG, Retail Direct Scheme. The benefits of Retail Direct Scheme is the retail investors, that is individuals, will have the facility to open and maintain the Retail Direct Gilt account, RDG account, directly with the Reserve Bank of India. That is the main benefit. The investor can place non-competitive bids in primary issuance of all central government securities, including treasury bills and sovereign gold bonds, as well as securities issued by state governments of India. That means various state governments. Under this scheme, the individual can also access secondary market through NDSOM, RBI's trading system. The investor will automatically receive any interest paid or maturity proceeds into his linked bank account on due dates. Next, what are the facilities available on the RBI Retail Direct portal? So, we are going to explain you the RBI Retail Direct online portal. What it will facilitate? It will facilitate the following. Number one, onboarding of retail direct investors, opening and managing of RDG accounts, facilitate participation in non-competitive bidding in primary GSEC auctions through the Clearing Corporation of India, CCIL, India Limited, facilitate investing in sovereign gold bonds through CCIL, facilitate NDSOM access to retail direct investors for secondary market trading and settlement of such trades through CCIL. Provide investor services such as account statement, nomination facility, pledge war lien, gift transactions, and it will facilitate corporate actions such as coupon payments and all. What are the documents required for opening of a retail direct guild account? The individual can log into RBI Retail Direct to open a retail direct guild account. The account can be opened online with just PAN, rupee savings account, email ID and mobile number of the individual. With these details, the individual needs to complete a seamless online KYC procedure to do registration under the scheme. Investors will have to follow RBI KYC guidelines while opening the RDG account. Next, what is the procedure for opening a retail direct guild account? Eligible investors will be allowed to register online on the retail direct portal. The eligible retail clients can open RDG account either singly or jointly. To open an account, the investor will have to furnish details like full name, PAN, mobile number, email address, residential address, bank account number, etc. The mobile number and email address will be authenticated using OTP, as all further customer request and services will be OTP based. The user will be provided with a tracking number to track application status. Such investors will be subject to know your customer guidelines, that is KYC. CCIL will adhere to the RBI KYC directions 2018 while onboarding the investor. In case of joint accounts, the KYC verification is proposed to be done for both the holders. In case of KYC failures, the individual can make new application or resubmit application after making necessary changes. The bank account of the customer will also be validated. Once the KYC is successful, a retail direct guild RDG account will be opened in the name of the investors. Information related to account number, login ID and password to access the online portal for participating in primary auctions and accessing other services will be made available to the customer over mail. It will be mandatory for the investor to fill in the nomination details at the time of opening of the account. The nomination details will be displayed online to the investor, and the investor will have to accept the same by uploading and attaching a scanned image of signature. The RDG account will be available for primary market participation and as well as secondary market transactions on NDS OM. This is already I have explained. Next, I am going to explain about what is permitted under primary issuances. RDG account holders have been allowed to participate in the primary issues of CG, SG, T-bill or SGB. CCIL will act as the aggregator for receiving bids for primary accounts from such retail direct for primary auctions from such retail direct investors. CCIL will also act as the receiving office for receiving bids for sovereign gold bonds, that is SGB, from such RD investors. Next, I am going to tell you about how will be bidding happens using the RBI Retail Direct portal. The participation of RDG account holder in CG bar SG bar T-bill primary auctions will be on non-competitive basis. You all know CG means central government, SG means state government, bar T-bill means treasury bill. Primary auctions will be on non-competitive basis. CCIL will submit a single aggregate bid consisting of all RDG account holders non-competitive bid in a particular security to Reserve Bank of India on auction date. In case of SGB, sovereign gold bonds, the individual bids of each RDG account holder is proposed to be sent to Reserve Bank of India. The RDG account holders will be allowed to place bids and withdraw bids during the bidding interval or the period of subscription. This is for SGBs. Only one active bid will be allowed per retail client in the non-competitive portion for respective security. In case of CG bar, SG bar treasury bill, the bidding will be in minimum and multiple of face value rupees 10,000. In case of SGB, face value unit of 1 gram. This here we have to observe that amount is minimum and in multiples of rupees 10,000 for securities, and for gold bonds, sovereign gold bonds, it is unit of 1 gram. These both are most important. Next, the maximum limit per bid specified by RBI, presently rupees 2 crore for central government bar treasury bills and 1% for state government will be validated. Next, how will the payment be made for the bids placed on the RBI retail direct portal? For the primary auction market, a bid is required to be backed by funding based on indicative price and accrued interest along with a markup for protection against any adverse price movement till auction settlement date. The markup will be refunded to the investor post allocation based on the cut-off price for the auction. In case of SGBs, the funding will be based on the issue price declared for the particular issue. In case of SGBs like this, for making payment for the bids, the retail clients can use